Yo YouTube, welcome back to Constitution Party Caleb Talks. I am here this morning with my coffee and that good stuff, and I'm still in my pajamas. It's early in the morning, it's about 7, 8, something like that. Good coffee. Anyways, today I'm here to talk about the Third Amendment. So basically, the Third Amendment, gives the homeowner, the right to not have to quarter a soldier in time of peace or in time of war, but rather that soldier be prescribed by law. So you have the right to not have to quarter a soldier. Basically allow a soldier to live in your house. They used to do that. Hundreds of years ago, soldiers could just say, I'm going to live here. And you had to let them do that. So it is written in the Constitution that you, my American brothers and sisters, you do not have to have a soldier living in your house. You do not have to say yes to it. You can say no. You can say no. So, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I would rather not have to say yes to someone living in my house that I probably don't even know. So I am happy that was put in the Constitution. That is a really good thing. I know you don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Who wants to have a soldier living in your house when you don't even know them? So, and the British probably, the thing that triggered that amendment was probably the British, more than likely they probably did it a whole bunch more than what they usually did when the war was going on that freed us from. I mean, it was probably done a lot more than usual, I imagine, in order for it to be put in the Constitution, especially within the first 10 amendments. Somebody had to be angry because, why else would it have been put in there? I'd be angry if someone just came and walked into my house and decided they were going to live there without my consent. I'd be pretty angry. I'm just saying. It would not, and I would tell my kids, I would speak against it to my kids. I would say, look, you need to understand that this is terrible. Someone just walks into our house and we have to feed them. We have to give them a place to sleep, and we don't even know them. Like why? It'd be one thing if they wanted to be a guest, because back then, people had a lot of guests in their homes. But still, I would not want someone to just walk in and live there, So I could see why that amendment was important, and I imagine that those British people were really horrible about that during the American Revolution. They did a lot of things during the American Revolution. They were probably just trying to make the people over here mad, just to try to let us know that they still had control of us and all this type of junk. And, I think it's very real. I'm happy that was put in the Constitution, because I would not want to have to take care of a soldier that I do not even know. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing that was put into our Constitution. It's a wonderful thing. We definitely need that. Yes. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. I thank you guys for the support. This is my coverage on the Third Amendment of the Constitution, and what it's about, what it does, what right it gives you. Basically, I basically explain. It's probably more simple than explaining the First or Second Amendment, because you don't have to go into the whole history of, oh well, the Second Amendment's not for duck hunting. It's for, so that if our government ever gets full of tyranny. And the First Amendment has many different freedoms it offers. So the Third Amendment's a lot more easy to cover than the first two. I will be continuing this series. I will try to put out one amendment video a week. We are about ready to go back to school, so I do not know how that's going to work out with my schedule. I do not know how many videos I will be able to produce, but I appreciate you guys watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share, and power to the Constitution. And I will be covering the next presidential election whenever the candidates start coming out, which they're probably going to start in 2019. They always start a year before. They've started even earlier now with all the stuff going on the news. But I will be covering the Constitution Party candidates, and then I will cover the nominee and also his debates with the other third-party nominees and that type of thing, what they all agree on, what they don't agree on, that type of stuff. You know, and we know it's coming. It's coming. This is going to be the first presidential election where I'm going to be able to vote. I'll be able to register just about a month before it's time to vote. So, yeah, I'm totally pumped. I'm totally ready for this. But yes, I appreciate you guys watching. Power to the Constitution, and I will see you guys in the next video.